That's right, I'm racing another half marathon this weekend. Right, it is quite loud around here, and quite windy as well. So let's go back to my accommodation and I will catch you up on what's going on. I am now in Malaga. If you guys were watching my channel around this time last year, then you will know how happy I am to be back here. So it is Friday, I got to Malaga Tuesday, straight from Valencia. Last year, I ran 2 half marathons in Malaga, and the first one in the calendar is called the Malaga City Half Marathon, sponsored by Total Energies. I absolutely love this race. I had an incredible day, pancake flat course, I had so much fun. Last year I ran a 1 hour 35 something, which at the time was a 2-minute PB for me, and I knew that I wanted to do it again. So when the entries opened for this year's edition, I didn't think twice, I just bought my entry, so I've had it for months and months. But I also signed up to Valencia Half Marathon, and unfortunately this year the Malaga Half Marathon is a bit sooner than last year. Last year it was mid-November, this year it's the last weekend of October, so this meant that I basically ran Valencia last weekend on the 22nd, and then I'm running Malaga this weekend on the 29th, literally 1 week apart. So I knew from the beginning that Valencia was going to be my A race. I would be on a mission to PB, and I went there, did that, even surprised myself with a sub 90. And so this weekend, it's my bonus race for enjoyment, and it's also a great excuse for me to be back in Malaga. On that note, let's have a look at this year's goodie bag that I picked up this morning at the expo. I remember the goodie bag last year was quite good. I love the t-shirt. I think it's so cool. It's very Picasso inspired, really nice. And then we've got, similar to last year actually, the same hair care sample, the same vegan cookie. I'm pretty pleased about that. I remember it was a good one. There was also a gel last year, but it was a different brand. And then these look to be energy chews. I have just done my final shakeout run before tomorrow. It was just 20-ish minutes. This week I really focused on resting and recovering from last weekend. I barely run. I did, according to Strava, not even 25k, 24.85. It was basically a taper run too, but even more hardcore of a taper than for Valencia. Monday I was still in Valencia. I did 30 minutes easy. Tuesday was a rest day, that's the day I traveled here to Malaga. Wednesday, a mini session to try and get some speed back in the legs, so warm up, 800 meter, and then 5 times 400 meter and a cool down. Altogether that was 9.2k. My legs were still a bit tired. Thursday I had another rest day. Yesterday I actually cut the run short because my hips were feeling quite sore, so instead of doing easy 40 minutes with 5 times 30-second pickups, that was the plan. I only did 30 minutes, something like that, and 3 times 30 seconds pickup, and that was 6.1k. And then finally this morning, 4.1k. I didn't go to the gym at all this weekend. I just did some core exercises at home, like some plank and glute bridges and all of that. I also had a massage Thursday here in Malaga, which was really good. I think all of this was helpful, but I don't think I have fully recovered. The main indicator for me to this is my resting heart rate. It is still elevated. It is higher than what it was before the Valencia Half Marathon. It hasn't come down. My hips also are quite sore, and I've had a bit of a sore throat since yesterday. I'm hoping it's not going to develop into a cold. I'm going to go to the pharmacy today, pick up some bits and bobs just in case. So yes, I'm under no illusion that tomorrow I probably won't be as fast as last weekend, but that's absolutely fine. Tomorrow is not my A race. I don't feel as ready as I was for Valencia. I'm going to quickly run through my kit and everything for tomorrow, but there isn't much to cover because I'm essentially doing exactly the same as I did last weekend in Valencia. In terms of fueling, we are not changing a single thing. I'm gonna have some chews just before the start. On the course, I will be taking water and Aquarius, is the Spanish isotonic drink, and then I will also carry a gel with me. I've already prepared my race top. I'm going again with a Say Sky outfit, but this time I'm choosing a bit of a more colorful top. The only novelty really is the race shoes. As much as I love the on-cloud Womaker 3s, I decided now I'm going to save them for really the A races because I don't really know how much longer this pair is going to last. Tomorrow I'm going to run in the good old Alpha Flies. These are the original ones. This pair, I've only done a handful of running those, so they're still fairly new and I cannot match with the race top a bit better than if I was wearing the Cloud Womaker 3, so you know, hashtag priorities. Sunday, race day. I woke up with a blocked nose and my sore throat, well, it's not worse than yesterday, but it's definitely not better. So that's not great, and I'm just a bit nervous about today. I mean, I cannot turn up to a race feeling relaxed anyway. I never go to a race with the intention to take it easy, so I want to give absolutely everything today. I just don't know if I have much to give, so we shall see. And I need to set off really soon because the start is at 8:30, but the start line is not really in the city center, so I need to take the tube or maybe an Uber to get there. I'll see what's best this morning. And I just really hope that I'm gonna have a great morning. I hope I'm gonna enjoy the race regardless of what the finish time will be.
De comenzar la prueba, 10 minutos y ¡adelante! ¡Ánimo, ánimo! Puntos de Andalucía, mayoría venidos de maratón, la total en el media maratón. Recupera líquido.
Guys, I have no words. I was faster today than last week in Valencia. It's another sub 90 today, and what is it, 14 seconds faster? Someone explains to me how that happened. Like, yes, I did my absolute best to recover this week from last weekend, but up until Friday, my legs were still noticeably sore. And yesterday, the sore throat, and that wasn't going away, so I ended up going to the pharmacy to buy a dry cough syrup yesterday afternoon. I always struggle with paracetamol, so I took some paracetamol, and then I also had a blocked nose, which was really annoying. So I actually turned up to the race with my inhaler, and I was like, this is just not gonna go really well today. As soon as I started running, I felt better than expected. It's like my airways cleared up, my legs were fine, everything was fine. I really think it's the Malaga effect, you know, this city simply gives me wings. And I ended up finishing in 1 hour, 29 minutes and 42 seconds. So this course, same as last year, pancake flat. The weather was okay, it wasn't too warm, it was more windy than in Valencia. And then because it's a much smaller race in terms of number of participants, then it was harder to stay in a pack for as long as you could. And the last, I would say maybe the last 5K were really tough. I found them really hard because it was windy and I was not in a pack. There was nobody in front of me to try and protect me a little bit from the wind. And after maybe like 18 kilometers, I was really tired and really ready to stop, but I could see on my watch that I could possibly go sub 90 again, so I was just not going to give up. Today I took my gel earlier than last weekend, and I think it helped. I had it at the 12 kilometer mark. I started a little faster today compared to last weekend, but it was more consistent across the whole race. Last weekend there was a bigger difference in pace between my first 5K and my last 5K. Last year I did this exact same race, completed it in 1 hour 35 minutes 33 seconds. This morning 1:29:42, so that's pretty much 6 minutes faster. I am proud of myself for pushing through today for this entire training block. I feel like I really applied myself and it paid off. And a big thank you to you guys for the support, for following along. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one. Bye!